Here you can see that just go here and add. After that I just write it, that is make a bullet as invisible. So for invisible we can see that is a line. List style type is invisible. So for that I just go to the my style page here. I just go and preview that what is the changes occur here, and after that I just invisible the component. So here you can see that the oil tag is present in our the here you can see that the oil is present in upper alphabet and lower UL in present in lower square. So for that you can see the syntax also. Here you can see the syntax also. So next here you can see I zoom it and you can see the proper information about it. So for that I can write it here, and for that I just use the total alphabet here. So for that I just here you can see that this is a square here, my UL list, another list, and this is upper alpha, it is my OL list, that is order list here, and I just save it. So for the invisibility I just remove it and just write another thing, that is none, and I just save it, and I just go to the HTML page, and after that I just preview that, and so for that I just go to the code, and you can see that my UL list, when I select the style type is none, then you can see that no bullets mark is present here. There is no bullet mark, is only simple white background is showing here, and in previously you can see that there is square background is present here, and for that I just use it, and here you can see that my square background here, and in the style page again I just change it my upper alphabet to none, so that my OL tag is changed to none here. None here. So for that I just use it, and I just save it to top, and then after saving it I just go to my HTML page and again save it, and after that we just go to the Chrome browser. Here you can see that my OL tag and UL tag all bullets are removed, because we just select style type is none. So here you can see that there is no style, no bullets are present here. So previously you can see that it is my bullets here, that is which is my here you can see that the above bullets here we can see it, and after that I just remove it, and you can use or you can use this method also. That means the you just use non in OL tag and UL tag, so that the bullets are removed here, and you can see the total syntax here. I just zoom it and you can see it properly, and here you can see it. So I just write it, you can show it properly. So for that I just I just remove it, and again I just do another method here. So for that I just use li I just write a list style type list style type. I select the list style type, you can type it, and you can select it by what can I select. I just select none here. So when I double click on that, you can select a none here. When we select a list as list style is none, no? That means the UL tag and ally tag all bullets are removed, because after listing it is belongs to OL on order list or order list. You can say that, and previously also you can see that there is no mark here, and after that in two method you can do it. You can you can use it OL tag and UL tag and remove the bullets, or you simply remove the bullets by using list. When you remove the bullet from list, it automatically remove from OL list on order list and order list also. For that I just use it. And next is our just to complete again I just go to the Camtasia Studio, and Camtasia Studio, I just again go to the my DW. Again I just use the style.css. So after that I just see the total list here. So what can I do next? So next is I write it, that is my next is syntax. For that I just use it, and for removing bullets, it is in order to styling or removing the bullets, it's up to you how what type of style you can need it, you can use that, and what type of color you can choose it. So I just select a color here. For that, so I just use different color, different in a different list. So for that I just select the color here. So I just select a color for li, that is for list. So for that I just use it. So I just use list li, that for list color, and then I just select a particular color, so that the all the lists should be contained in same color. So for that I just select a color here. So I just select red color here. So and after that I just use the semicolon here. Make sure that you always use the semicolon here. And I just save it and go to the Google Chrome to see it. So you can see that all the list item are showing in the list here, that is li. So for that I just use that, and here you can again go to again DW. Here you can see that my all the lists will be showing in the particular red color here. So for that I just use it, and after that I just use that. So only color on our list ULLI color is equals to apps, that is red color. So in order to color the only another list, I just write is UL tag, so that the another list should be colored in red color, and another OL list do not be affected. So for that I just save it and go to the browser. Here you can see that the another list are showing as a color. So for that I just use the another list, that is red color, and the OL tag, that is order list, do not be affected. So only color the order list. For the order list I just use the another color, that is has F0, that is again red color also. So for the using the red color in OL tag, I just separately write that is OL list, right? So the order list should be color as the red color. So for that I just use that, and here you can see that red color here. So again I just choose OL list color is equals to a particular color, that is red color. So I just select a red color here, or you can choose up to you which type of color you want. You can select it. So I just select red color. So or you can select another color also. So I just use another color here. So I just say use semicolon and close the bracket here. The color choice is up to you. There is no mandatory for any of the choosing color. It's up to you. What type of color you can choose, you can choose it. For making why I not choose red color, because I just identify the old tag in separately. So for that you can see that I just use pink color here, and you can see that I just mark on order list as red color and order list as pink color. So you can change it after you. So how to put margin in order list. So OL list is so for taking margin in OL list, we can give a particular margin that is 100 pixel, 200 pixel, total present in left side to right side is up to you. So I just give a particular position to the order list here. So I just give a particular position here. So for that, in same component, I just add another component, that is I just write it here. So here again I just use OL tag. So in OL tag again I just use a second statement, that is margin. I just use as left margin. So I just pump it to left. So for that I just use margin left, and I just put the value, that is 100 pixel. I just to move the OL tag to 100 pixel left. So for that I just use it, and I just use the semicolon and close the bracket here, and here you can see that I just save it, and here you can see that the OL tag that is on order list, the OL order list, which is you can see that the 100 pixel space is showing here, and in before you can see that there is no space here. It is by default space given by the browser, but still I just identify the 100 pixel area for the, it is by default area given by the browser. But when I specify 100 pixel area, it can show the extra 100 pixel area, and it pump the order list to margin left to 100 pixel. So again last, how to adjust area in a particular list. So here you can see that I just use OL list margin left, and using padding area. So in order to give a space of a particular object in the top left, bottom right, you can use padding also, so that it can give space around the object. So so that I just use padding here, so that it can give space in all over the object. So for that I just use padding is equals to how much value I can get. I just use 20 pixel for padding area, so that the top left, bottom right area will be showing 20 pixel, and here you can see that I just again use it 10 pixel for the our first one is left and right, and second one for top and bottom. So for that I just use it, and there is 4 you can give you. So you can assign 1 value, you can assign 2 value, 3 value, and 4 value. So I can assign 2 value here. So you can see that 20 pixel in left and right, and 10 pixel in 10 pixel in top and bottom. So for that I just use, you can see that this is 100 pixel here, and also 20 pixel for our area, padding area, and here you can see that this is the 10 pixel between the object. Here this is the top and bottom 20 pixel, 10 pixel, 12 pixel, 20 pixel, and left and right 20 pixel, and we just to pump the margin 100 pixel here, so you can see it. You can see that this area is our left area, pump left area, and this is my bottom area. Here you can see the 10 pixel area, so you can see it. And before that you can see that I just give a 100 pixel area, no top and bottom area is present here. You can see that the 100 pixel area, and this is the rest of the area. So I just pump it to 100 pixel area to OL text. For that you can see that, and in this tag you can see that I just use 20 pixel area for left and right, and 10 pixel area for top and bottom, so that the value should be showing here, and you can write it here also. And